Hello, Dingers and Gamers. It's Momentary Genius here with a short video of the T-72AV on Siegfried line. In this match, I only fire these 6 ATGMs, and the reason I'm posting this is more to just demonstrate that the luck I had in this match. This was definitely a match that I guess technically went my way, but realistically it was subpar. I'll get on that in a moment. But the spectacular thing was all 6 of my ATGMs not only hit a target, but also did respectable damage. Sadly, I did not get any ammo racks. There's no kill shots, which would have worked in my favor. But instead, the ATGMs put me, by limiting myself to only ATGMs with a 20.4-ish second reload, really put me in the support role. I constantly would fire and then have to pull back and wait. The upside to this is I pretty much all the damage I did was in the neighborhood of 800 damage, so I definitely softened up targets for my teammates to capitalize on, and I helped them get more damage and kills, which helped their XP. As I said, this was a subpar match for me because I came in 10th. I only did just a little over 5,000 damage, and because I limited myself to such long reloads, I really passed up consecutive follow-up shots, which would have yielded me more damage, maybe some tank kills, but that's the drawback to the Eastern Alliance tanks, especially specifically the T-72s and the T-62M1. The long missile reloads, which does, and I understand why a lot of people are either I fire a missile or two at the beginning of a match or at the end. You either go for the beginning match, you go for massive damage, or maybe at the end, in the right scenarios, you solidify the kill. I understand that. And here, with the benefits I reaped in this match, was Siegfried line allowed me to have an aggressive team that pushed and kept the pressure on, a team that was more passive, i.e. more of the team seemed more inclined to hold the spot as opposed to push through and keep moving. Also, clear sight lines and short travel distances, so there was no time from the enemy tanks that I was engaged with to move out of the way. So basically, my team kept the other team distracted and possibly in place, while I was able to hit the target with ease. Here, I think I was smart to pass up firing on this FV4211 right in front of me, just because that armor is very trollish and loves to eat ATGMs. Maybe at point blank range I could have done something, but I decided to let the FV4211s duke it out while I take on this Enigma that probably would have chewed up my teammate here, who is engaging the enemy FV4211. But here I guess I would say I farmed him. I did, do a little turret shake there saying, nah, you don't scare me. But the fact that I landed 2 ATGMs, see there I am being a bit cheeky. I land 2 ATGMs in which, yeah, I guess that's farming. Definitely softened him up, but I had to aim because the block composite armor on that tank really benefits that tank. It's a bit slow. It still has good speed. Takes long to accelerate, but yeah, that was a tank I've learned you can't. It's just like the FV4211. Definitely aim. So we're coming up. It's the end of the match. I'm down to 1 ATGM, but I fired them all. Done 800 damage per shot. Actually penetrated and did damage, which can be spectacular sometimes. But more spectacular is I hit my targets. Only because this was, I won't say a one-off match, but this is a rarity. for have such success with ATGMs, especially with ATGMs that take forever to reload. But I have a tank that has the armor so it can take the hit, the health points that allow it to take the hits. So here we come up on, I guess, for my opinion, the more spectacular ATGM shot, which is on the move. Really soften up that T-72A for the Armadillo here, and yeah, that's it. I relegated myself to a support role. I made some silver because ATGMs are cheap, and my team reaped my benefits. So, yeah, ATGMs surprisingly worked. That's the highlight of this video, and that's it. I hope the RNG is in your favor. I hope you keep your treads on the ground, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.